Today I'm taking you with me. We're gonna make some postpartum freezer meals. Today I'm gonna be focusing on breakfast. Hey guys, welcome back to Simple Sacred Home. Today I'm taking you with me for the afternoon. It's 3 o'clock and we're gonna make some postpartum freezer meals. Today I'm going to be focusing on breakfast. So my plan with postpartum this time around is to make about 30 days worth of lunches and dinners as well as breakfast. And for breakfast, one of the easiest things to make is breakfast burritos. The other day I made lasagnas for both me and my husband to have postpartum, so I got those done. And I've already made chicken noodle soup, chili. Now I'm on to the breakfast burritos, and then I want to make protein oat balls, and I might make one more batch of lactation cookies. Haven't officially decided on that, but we're going to start with the burritos. I think that's all I'll get to today. So I am preheating the oven to 375, and then this is the only baking dish I have. I heard that using a baking dish would be better for making a large batch of eggs. I'm going to do 24 eggs in this dish. I normally have 3 of these, but 2 of them are being used to store lasagna in right now that I made for this week. So I only have the 1. So I'm just gonna do 24 eggs today, which make 12 burritos. And I'm going to just do 12 burritos for me today. And then I will probably do some more burritos tomorrow whenever I have access to more of my pans. Not gonna get all of them done today, which would have been ideal, but I'm gonna just do what I can with what I've got. So I just greased this. I'm gonna crack open 24 eggs into here, add in a splash of milk with some salt. We'll get that going in the oven once it preheats. And then at the end, I'm gonna throw in the spinach. Cook a pound of ground sausage. Okay, so I think my plan is going to be actually to cook sausage, onion, bell peppers, the beans, everything together, put it together in a big container, and then make the burritos. I should have about 12 burritos, I think. Yeah, 12 burritos today. Make the 12 burritos that I have with all the ingredients, then store the rest of the mixture in the fridge, and then tomorrow make another 12, or if I can make more, do that. And I'm just making all of mine first because mine have dairy in them and my husband's don't. In with the sausage. differently this pregnancy as opposed to last is that with my last pregnancy, I just did red raspberry leaf tea in my 3rd trimester. Once I got to a certain point, I don't remember how many weeks I was. This time around, my midwife recommended Nora tea, which is nettle, alfalfa, oat straw, and red raspberry. I think that's the combo. I'll put it here if I messed it up. But basically, it's 4 different loose leaf teas that you mix together and then you brew it. My midwife recommended steeping it overnight in the fridge to make iced tea with it. And then last time I made it, I put a couple frozen strawberries in there, as well as a splash of lemon juice and some honey. This time around, I got frozen raspberries, so I'm gonna try that with sliced lemons and then honey. So I'm getting my water boiling so that I can make some more tea. Also, my egg mixture's done, so I'm just letting that cool. I'm also letting the sausage, peppers, and onions cool. And I do need to throw in some black beans, so I think I'm gonna do that now while everything's still warm. Minnie Mouse! I started cleaning everything up and then realized I forgot to do the potatoes. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 russet potatoes, cut them, put them on a baking sheet, bake at 425 with oil and some seasonings. I'll figure out which ones I want to do and I'll let you know. And then let everything cool down so nothing's hot, and then we'll pack the burritos. I just added the spinach on the top layer. It's gonna go in the burrito anyway, so I don't really care, but you can mix it in better if that bothered you. I just cut this into 15 squares and I'm going to do 15 burritos. I was expecting to do 12. They're gonna be a little bit less than 2 eggs each. And I also have the potatoes done here. Bell peppers, onions, black beans, and ground sausage. And like I said, this is enough to make all 30 burritos. So I'm just gonna use what I can to make the amount I have egg for today, and then we'll finish the rest tomorrow. Egg, some cheese, potato, veggie mix, these parchment paper sheets, Okay, so I ended up with 2 of these gallon size bags, and I have 5 to 6 burritos in each.